Hi, friends and family. Thank you so much for the views on the last video I did. I say a very big thank you. Thank you for supporting me. And being the first time, being a beginner, I didn't expect such views. And I just want to say thank you so much. Once again, it's your girl, Timmy Lawrence. And I'm here to talk about anxiety. And in the last video, I talked about how anxiety really messed up with me due to the way I gave birth to my daughter. It was really traumatic for me. So I want to talk about what I did, how I was able, and how I am still coping with it. Things I take to help me feel calm and relaxed. So, November 2020, I gave birth to my daughter, and I was in a labor room for 3 days. And later, we realized I could not, you know, withstand the pain anymore. So we had to opt for emergency cesarean section, where it was just traumatic for me. And in the process of this cesarean section, I lost a lot of blood, so it made me anemic. And on getting home, I'm always having shortness of breath, and it's always a very difficult thing. It's always difficult for me to sleep at night. You know, by the time I lay my head on the bed, I feel and I hear my heart pounding, like, God, what's gonna happen to me? So that put in a lot of fear in me. And it's always very difficult for me to sleep. Sometimes before I sleep, it's always like 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. So I always feel like something is gonna happen to me. And if you are going through anxiety, anxiety comes in different forms. And it always happens, most especially at nights when you're not doing anything, everywhere is quiet. So that's when the anxiety sets in. So, and I would like to talk about what helped me. And it got to a time I had to call my primary doctor, my primary care doctor. Like, I do not know what's wrong with me. I didn't know it was anxiety. I thought something was wrong with me. I thought I'm having some underlying sickness due to the delivery, due to the way I gave birth to my daughter. So sometimes anxiety, it comes in different forms. Sometimes chest palpitation, like you want to pass out, like you're gonna die. That's the way I feel. Sometimes it feels like something you're using, like a iron to eat your head, like a tension headache. It's always like that. So sometimes November last year, during my birthday, 8th of November, I realized I could not breathe very well. So I had to tell my husband, this is not me, something is wrong with me, definitely. Not knowing it was the anxiety, and I don't know what triggered that situation at that moment. So we had to, go into the ER emergency that night. And I was like, something is wrong with me. So they had to do all sort of tests on me. They checked my thyroid, they did EKG, they checked my heart, they check if there's any sort of cardiac arrest or anything. If they noticed everything was negative. All my body system, my heart, everything was fine. They checked my lungs, everything was fine. They checked my thyroid. So the doctor could not find anything. All the tests came out negative. So the doctor sat me down and asked me when and where, and he asked, how do I feel and what time does this happen to me? Yeah, let me put it that way. So I told him this happens to me every night, and especially when I want to sleep. And sometimes when I feel my chest is palpitating, I'll feel like my breath out, I might not wake up. So that was when I was diagnosed all from anxiety. And it was like, for it not to lead to depression, you need to refer me to a therapist and a psychiatrist. I was like, psychiatrist? I'm not mad. It was like, it's not until you're mad that is when you need to visit a psychiatrist. You need someone to talk to you about what you're going through. But okay, I what I told him that night was like, okay, no problem. I'll think about it. So um we left for the house that night around midnight. It was around 2 a.m. We had to leave the ER since nothing was wrong with me. So getting home, I started talking to myself like, Tammy, you need to give yourself brain. Okay, this is anxiety, nothing is wrong with you. You need to be fine. You need someone. Your baby is so small. You need to feel good. I started giving my, so I am always encouraging myself, and my husband gave me this method to be using, to breathing and how that it helps. So I also used to do that, but still it didn't work. But you know, and when this anxiety sets in at night, it's always difficult for me to sleep. So it makes my mood very bad the next day. When you don't have enough sleep, you do not feel active. So, and I realize you can't also cheat nature. Sleeping is like nature. You can't cheat nature. I need good sleep. I need to feel good. I need to be active in order to, you know, take care of my daughter. So just one day, and my husband went to the store while coming back from work. So he's the kind of person that before he sleeps at night, he likes to take something hot, like tea, green tea. And so he just went to Walmart and he just picked some random tea. He picked green tea, Lipton, and what other tea? This tea that has it has tangerine in it and vitamin C. And he also picked another tea called chamomile. And that night when he brought the tea, I was like, okay, let me just take something hot to just feel good and calm also before I go to bed. I just need something hot because the weather was cold and it was, winter and November. It was winter period. So I was like, okay, let me just take something to feel good. And I just took the tea. What I noticed is before even I got to my bed, I was already dozing. So the next day, I just went back to the tea, to check what the ingredients and what was used in making the tea. Then I realized it was chamomile tea. I don't know if I pronounced it well, chamomile. And I decided to use Google to know what chamomile tea. I decided to use Google to know what chamomile tea does to the body. I realized it makes you feel calm, it makes me feel relaxed, and I get to sleep well. I, I, it makes me not to think about the fear of sleeping. I'm always afraid to sleep. That's it. Anxiety. But I realized this tea is helping me, and unbelievable. It was just $2.76 at Walmart. So it was just, I've been sleeping well since I take the tea. I just make sure I take it like every day. That's really, so to cut the long story short, I didn't visit any therapist. What I do is I make sure I take a walk every day. I make sure I communicate with my family and friends every day. It helps me while I'm talking to them. It makes me feel good. So I realize my anxiety is not getting worse. So I know it's decreasing. It has not left me yet, but when you sleep good, you feel good. Your body system feel all right. It feels good. So this tea has really been helping me. And you know what? It comes in vanilla flavor. I don't know how to put it. It comes in vanilla flavor. It's creamy. You do not have to add honey to sweeten it. The smell alone makes you feel good and calm. It is called Sleepy Time Vanilla Tea. It's an herbal tea. It's all natural. It is organic, like I used to say. It is made of chamomile, spearmint, and lemongrass. It's really, really great. It has really been helping me sleep well. When you have anxiety, it's always very difficult for you to sleep. But when you're able to sleep well, you feel good. It makes you less tense. It makes you feel relaxed, and And I just realized me going to see a therapist, one way or the other, they are going to tell me to use an antidepressant. And when you keep using that, I realize it's going to get worse. Not in any way with that cure your anxiety. You just have to work it on yourself. But this has really, really been helping me. It has really made me feel calm. I use it at night. It has really been making me feel so good. So I also encourage you to get it. It's just $2.72 at Walmart. It's very, very cheap, and just try the wonders and feel good. I'm sorry, something happened. My daughter, I had to go pick up my daughter in her crib. She was sleeping before, so I'm sorry about that. Breaking transmission. So, this is not this is just an advice, and I've told you in the last video, like, I will always bring in things that help me, things that it is not harsh, it is all herb, it is all natural, it is all organic. This has really helped me, and I'm sure it's gonna. So this slippery vanilla has really helped me. So I would like you to also try it. It is not something that's gonna affect you or give you any side effect, which I'm sure, because it's all organic, it's all herbs. So thank you so much once again for listening to me, taking your time, your precious time to listen to me. I promise to bring in more health and wellness talk into this channel. And thank you so much. God bless you. Take care and have a great day wherever you are.